I have no idea what just happened. Literally sitting on the couch, my anxiety's been rising like all morning. And he texted me, he was like 3 minutes away. I was like, okay. So I'm sitting here. I was like, okay, fine. I literally just gagged. Like, I almost threw him. And now when my anxiety is gone, I don't know what the hell just happened. That usually happens when I'm like breaking him. But like, even like the first time I met his mom, I was not that nervous. I have no idea what is wrong with me. I literally just sit by that sink and you're like throw up. And even if I threw up, I would force myself to go anyway. I hate myself for allowing a boy into my home again when I should have known I was gonna get hurt. If this breakup happens, I physically don't know if I can do it.
Me neither. I don't even know why. It's just like, it's a weird feeling that I have. Do you have that feeling?
Yeah.
Where it's like, wow. Like,
Well, I can't imagine us arguing. And if it was us arguing, we'd both be crying and it'd be a mutual discussion. It would never be like a violent, like, against each other argument. I've never been so thankful to put jewelry back on. Time to get ready for dinner. Here's what the outfit is looking like. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna go to bed and take a shower. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4 or 5. I don't know, I forgot. I'll see you guys later, okay? I look like a mess. I'm exhausted. I want to go home, but I can't. I'm just stuck with the family, which I don't even like going because I'm under pressure. I don't have like any more presents. Okay, I took off the necklace and this mirror. Like it. I wasted hundreds of dollars on him. I wasted time on him. I wasted sleep on him. Like, I gave up my sleep schedule for him, and now his friend is texting me. I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know who to trust anymore. I don't know who to talk to. I feel like an idiot. Half his friends didn't like me the weekend. Okay, I just got back from You got it, come on! when everything went down, I was in the middle of a 1-week vacation with my brother and my parents. And it was, I believe, the 3rd day, maybe 4th day or something like that. And it was a simple snap, a simple text of just, I'm breaking up with you. I was heartbroken, of course, a little bit down, if anything. But it wasn't until a week after it happened that everything really set in. It turns out in the midst of this 9 months relationship ending in 5 seconds, there were a lot of secrets from people that I trusted and cared about that were uncovered. First thing I did when I got home from vacation was FaceTime Olive, who was my best friend and who still is my best friend. And on that FaceTime, I took everything in my room that had to do with him and I ripped it and I tore it to shreds and I threw it out. And I remember specifically feeling so empty. I felt fake. I felt like I was lying to her by saying that everything was fine. And I had every single one of my friends texting me every hour of the day to ask me if I was okay. And I was exhausted and I was tired of talking to people. And in being hurt, I ended up talking to a lot of people I didn't expect to talk to. His 2 closest best friends had both talked to me immediately after it happened, and both of them said almost the exact same thing. I wasn't expecting to do this. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I don't know why he's doing this. And I have never felt so stupid. Because 5 months before it happened, I knew that it was going to end. The 3 main secrets that I uncovered after this breakup was, number 1, he had not been interested in me 1 month prior to him breaking up with me, and he had been debating doing it and how to do it. I don't even know if I love him anymore. Like, it's 2 days until our 1 year, and several weeks since we broke up. I think everyone thinks I'm over him. I think everyone expects me to be over him because I've been really positive recently. And I'm back to my normal self, like, nothing's wrong. And like, when people break it up, I just tell them it's fine, like, oh, I'm over it. Because I really want to be over it, and I think I want to think that I am. But I don't think I am. I think I'm over him, but I'm not over it. Story, and the fact that a month prior he hadn't felt the same, that is the thing that I think bothered me the most. It wasn't the fact that he broke up with me, it was the fact that he waited that long, and that if he had just done it sooner, I could have used that vacation as a healing process to feel better about myself, but instead it just got ruined in the middle, which I don't think is really fun. And I remember having to go back to school and everyone had already heard about it, and I wasn't even there to say my side of the story. And number 2 was that Olive had known a week before it happened from her boyfriend at the time and did not tell me. When I found out that Olive knew, she apologized profusely. And I remember not knowing if I should be mad or not. And I remember thinking about it and being like, I wish she had told me, and it would have been more of a girl's thing to tell me. But in the end, I think the breakup would have been much more awkward if she had told me. I think I would have had to confront him and be like, hey, did you say this? And he would have said no. And then it would have just kept going. So even though it could be considered messed up that she didn't tell me, I'm almost grateful that she didn't, even though it's still a weird thought. And number 3 was every single one of my friends made a group chat with just him in it, and all of them, and they went off on him. I was definitely affected for maybe a month or 2 after it happened, but one of the things that got me through it was my now boyfriend had been very supportive of me from the second it happened, because he was one of his friends and he didn't expect it happening, and he slowly started becoming one of my much closer friends that I really appreciated. And I remember I had never felt so heard and listened to as I did by my now boyfriend, and I couldn't help but just sit there and wonder why I put up with being ignored, where I just didn't really exist. It was just a label, and I think I took it way too seriously, and I don't regret taking it seriously, but I definitely think it was embarrassing on my part. But it was a huge self-growth thing, and even now I look back on it and I'm grateful that it happened, because if it wasn't for that, I would not have gotten with my now boyfriend, and I don't think I would have been as happy as I am now if that breakup didn't happen. It has been almost exactly over a year since I went through this breakup, and the fact that the process of it was in the middle of me filming a huge vlog, and the fact that it was all on camera and I have screenshots from it and everything, because I knew myself well enough to know that one day I would want to tell people and tell the world, because even though not everyone's breakup is different, breakups are very real and everyone goes through it differently, and I wanted to show the stages of grief and how you can feel so normal one day and then just feel yourself falling apart the next. And I think being on that vacation, I was not allowed to sit down and rot in bed and process it. I had to go out and do stuff, and that may have been a part of my healing process where I just didn't really have to think about it for weeks on end, because I had vacation and then I had to go right back home and I had to do my week's worth of homework from all of my classes that I missed, and then everyone was just talking to me and being so sweet, and I just didn't really have time to grieve about it. And of course eventually I did, but I think the process of a breakup is so relatable to so many people, because everyone goes through different versions, everyone has different stories, but in the end the stages of grief are always the exact same. And getting them on camera, which cameras have always been my comfort. I always talk to a camera if I'm upset or something, because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I have someone to talk to if I don't want to openly express emotions to a real person. And I never thought I'd be crying on the internet, at least not like this. I never thought these clips would be out in the internet. I just kind of wanted the clips. But the fact that they are just kind of makes me think that I knew what I was doing. And I think it really shows the progress that comes out of a heartbreak, and I hope that anyone who's been through one recently or has been through one in the past knows that they aren't alone, and that it's completely normal, and that it happens to so many people around the world, and we shouldn't waste our time on someone who does not make us feel good. And if a person, which I knew 5 months before that this person was not giving me what I needed and was not making me feel the way I wanted to feel, I knew, but I didn't break it off because I was so scared, and you shouldn't be scared. And if anything, I wish I had communicated, because not once did I communicate in that relationship. And now I am so grateful for the relationship I have now, because I know how to communicate, and I know that not everything has to be negative. And it's so weird sharing this with the world, because you guys literally saw my progress from me getting into that relationship. You saw the embarrassment in a lot of my videos. If you go back and you know the whole story, you can see it so clearly.
And I know that video didn't go super viral, and it may after this, I don't know. But it's crazy that that happened at all. And I really hope that someone out there who's going through something similar can have a way of comfort and can relate in some way to realize, oh, I'm not alone. Like, everyone has gone through a breakup, and hey, it gets better. Like, I can have faith. 4 days after I went through my breakup, Olive went through hers. And the exact same day, PJ surprised me and her and picked us up from our houses, and we went book shopping, and we went out for like to a little bakery, and we got matchas and little treats or whatever. And that's how I knew that these are my two closest friends. PJ has always been my closest friend, and Olive was an addition where she is literally me and an exact replica who lived like a slightly different life. Like, she's so me. And the fact that I have these two girls who know me so well and who support me so well and are so strongly against me getting hurt, I no longer feel alone. I'm so glad that me and her didn't have to be alone through our breakups, and that we will never have to be alone through anything ever again. Okay, hi guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I know it was a little deep. I need to clarify this before it turns into something. My boyfriend, right now, I love him so much. He means so much to me, and he is so insanely supportive. And like, our relationship was a huge friendship before we even got into the relationship 7 months prior. So he knows me so well, and he doesn't know I'm making this video currently, but I will tell him when it's published, because he's mentioned, of course, and he's one of the he is the main reason why I'm as happy as I am in my life right now. He supported me through this entire thing, and it's so crazy to me because like the parallels in my own life are so insane, and learning about them and seeing them in real time is also so crazy insane. And this is definitely one of my more in-depth episodes, and I'm hoping to create more exactly like this, because this was really fun putting real clips in there and showing you guys stuff. I feel like it's like a real documentary or something. I hope you guys found it interesting, because I had a really fun time filming it. But I'm gonna end this because this is a really long episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please go leave any video ideas in the comments, or like this video and subscribe if you like these videos. Please, I will make any episode you guys want me to make in time. I know I have a few requests pending that I gotta work on, but I feel like this season I'm focusing on all the sad stuff, and then I'm gonna go into more nostalgic stuff, and then I'm gonna go into more like relatable stuff. And I hope all of it's relatable in some way, but I want to put my heart out there and then tone it down and show you guys how my life is now, instead of just showing you guys all like the depressing stuff that I've been through. But I feel like it's good to show that progress, because like everyone, sorry, all of it's tasty, because I feel like no one is just happy all the time, and I feel like it's good to start off sad, because I progressed from being somewhat depressed in a way, like I was such a sad person, I was so insecure, to someone who was just so confident and so happy with their life. And I know I'm young and I'm gonna go through a ton of more crises, but like I just feel like it's so good to put all this out there, and I'm hoping to get some more people on these shows soon, so be ready. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Go. Oh. Okay, put the handle down.
No. I can promise you I did not carry it by this thing. I've never carried my suitcase like this.
Okay.